The anthem is out the way. It's time to play, and it's finals day. And I've been looking forward to this one, Gary. We're going back to our roots, all the way back to the Laidler.
Since you've been looking forward to this since the start of the season.
Do you know what, Gary? I'll let you say it for once. 2 teams.
Yeah, you've got 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, 2 teams that know each other well. And we go down to Altrincham, and it is that man, Evan Coles, who gets the nod, starting netminder. Coles has had an outstanding season for them so far, absolutely keeping them in it. But all in all, he's got some force coming at him today. Up the other end, though, his counterpart. Well, that's going to be number 31. That's Liam Jackson. Jackson gets the nod for the Jets. Jackson, again, had a great season so far. Jets, though, not really worried about the defensive side of things because they've got firepower in the forwards.
Well, of course, Team Stripes, let's not forget them.
Yeah, Team Stripes today. Mr. Anderson's going to take the orange armbands, supported by line judges Cunningham and Groom.
Well, Ben, it's going to be an interesting one, this. I mean, 1 versus 4. Aces are going to try and pull one out the bag here.
Yeah,
put in a good performance.
Speaking to Elliot Bain before, head coach of the Altrincham Aces, he was worried about this one. The Jets seem to have had the number on them all year. Most of the games have finished a 6-goal deficit in favour of the Hull Jets.
Ooh.
And when you've got firepower, as such, it's already on the ice, and you can see him out there bobbing his head.
Yeah.
Rich Haggers, it's like a second home to him now, isn't it?
Almost.
So we look around, and that's not a surprise. Kieran Beach, Rich Hagger, and it's going to be Ian Kerman, I think, that gets the nod. And immediately we're away, and it's the Jets who push back. Apologies, it's Ethan Daintith. So that's the forward line for the Hull Jets. As Aces skate forward, try and scoop that up, picked up by the Aces defensive man. Played into the zone. Price is going to try and chase that in. Jackson's out of his zone, though. Beach looks for the stretch pass, finds Hagger on the far side. Ethan Daintith in the middle, takes a shot on Coles, denies, and again! Early opportunities for the Jets, goes a fly. Coles does enough, but they've not managed to clear it. Beach again, great by Max Sullivan there on Beach, takes him to the boards. Price comes in for support, sweeps away the battle stations, trying to clear this one. And they finally do so. Aces can take a breath and go for that quick change, but the Jets have caught them on the hop, turned it around. And here they come. Oh, he's lost his edge. Crucially, got a Skiber at the wrong time there. Given away quickly. Grimes sends it in, wrapped up by Jackson. And Gary, what a way to start as we see that again.
Yeah, pretty much as we predicted. Jets coming out pretty fast, looking to get on the scoreboard early. But the Aces are quick. They need to make that tape-to-tape passing a bit slicker.
Face off, right-hand side of Jackson. See there? Good drawing by the Aces. They put pressure on early. It's going to be down to Robinson to try and clear that.
Oh, lost the stick there.
Sarah Hutchinson goes to work on the boards far side. Gieber picks it up. Boris Gieber. We know he's a good two-way defensive man. Likes to go forward with the puck as well. What can he do today? Great recovery by the Aces. Dumped in by McClellan. McClellan been on a two-way with Blackburn most of the season. Getting great experience in that morally, but it's going to be a great opportunity for Gieber to get on this one. Gieber knocks it away. Yeah, as James Ashton goes to work.
Looking for that stretch pass, aren't he?
Chapman in the corner, digging away. Having to battle away with Foster. Tries to clear it, Tom Foster. To Ashton. Out in front, dangerous position. Coles has got his eyes on it and turned it around. And McClellan clears it away for the Aces. And the Aces come on the counter, but it's a four-man wall they've got to try and beat.
Yeah, you can't be leaving loose change like that in front of the net.
No, Ward sends that into the recovery position as James Best sends it round. And this game has come out the traps flying.
Well, we expected that, Ben. It's both teams trying to get on the scoreboard early here.
King tried to reel that one in. Florence has picked it up, looks to put a move on. Lovely little backhand pass, tried to get the puck back. CJ Ashton in the right place at the right time. And using their GB experience there to really get Altrincham back into the game. Lovely breakout pass, sent out, knocked forward, turned back around and put in by the Jets. That's going to be an icing call, and that's Cohen Taylor, number 44 of the Hull Jets. Taylor also on a two-way with the Widnes Wild.
Well, 15-21 in this first period, and it's fast pace already, Ben.
It is very much so. Good drawing by Altrincham. Wins that Chapman. Looks to put it in the middle. Great save. Turned around by Geber. Can he clear it out the zone? He's under pressure. Going to work again. Against them half-boards. Ashton's taking off the puck. Sent round. Jets looking to break out. Finally do so. Get it to Geber. Geber thrown towards it. That's it! What a goal! In fact, Ryan Kemp hits that man again. Let's see it again. Kemp has got a thing about scoring wonder goals, Gary.
Well, as quick as you like, he fired that. That was a hope in hell shot there. No one thought that was going in.
No, textbook hockey. Just clear it, put it towards the net. And he has done. It's gone past Evan Coles. And just like that, it's Hull Jets 1, Altrincham Aces 0. Hager goes in for the draw. Looks like he's going against Price. Set up left-hand side of the Aces net. Anson to Hager in the middle. Hager doesn't like what he sees, turns around, looks for that stretch pass. Sent over to Foreman. Foreman's dumped it in. Price can't clear it around. Anson sends it back again. Price manages to get it. Takes a shot off the skates and leg pads of Hager, turned around, and Daintiff at pace. Ethan Daintiff looks up, decides to take a shot himself. He comes off. Kamnicek skates out in front once more. Chapman in the defensive position, trying to support. There's a good body on in that far side. Daintiff again, looking for the opportunity. Skating back in. Shot in, up and over from Briley. And the Jets imposing themselves on the Aces here. All the time in the world to shoot again, Briley in that slot. And again, great recovery by the Jets. The puck possession and recovery, second to none, and they're really sending the Aces in circles.
Well, maybe the Aces woke them up a little bit with that early attack.
Well, they may have stirred the beast. Dunford. Can he clear it out? Gets it past Cohen Taylor. Price. Falls to Ward. Sends it back to Taylor. Taylor looks up ice, gains his own. Looks cut inside. Ashton does well. That's James Ashton. Dunford needs to play it quick under possession of Ward. Gets the body on for the trouble. Ashton looking for the breakout pass. Manages to get it. Grimes takes it past. Still Grimes takes a shot on. Jackson steers it onto the net of the side net. It comes back out.
Yeah, almost bounced off him and went in there.
Well, good effort. It shows the Aces are certainly not down and out. Jackson needs to keep his head on a swivel. Face off, left-hand side of Jackson's net. Drawing in favour of the Hull Jets. Taken quickly, and they look to make a break here. Pass through the middle. Florence to Beddoes. Beddoes tries to get it back to Florence. It's shut out by the Aces in the neutral zone. And going Beddoes once more, just looking for these options. Decides to use his D. Robinson turns it round. Kieran Robinson sends it back over. Off the boards from Geber. Forward to Gisecco. Adam Gisecco again, another name familiar to Drop the Puck fans. Has skated for the Widnes Wild this season when they were under the reins of Hager. Good work by the Jets, trying to gain that zone. There's an arm up. It's going to be a penalty called here. I think that's on Ashton. He already knew he was skating the box. Is it, or is it McClellan? I'll just wait to see now. It's Ashton. So James Ashton goes to box for 2 minutes. And we've got our first power play, Gary, in favour of the Hull Jets, who seem to have the pendulum swinging in their favour at the moment.
Yeah, they certainly do. Very much against the run of play as well, as the Jets win that face-off.
So Gisecco tried to send that puck in. It's turned around by the Aces to Price. Price loses his stick, and that's to get yeeted across the other side of the ring.
That hit a flying goose.
I believe so. Beautiful play here by the Jets. Just working that puck round well, but Coles sees it late, gets something on it. Good defensive work by Hutchinson. She gets a trailing skate, sends that behind the post, and now net battling shoes as Briley starts looking what his options are. Decides to work it round to Gisecco. Gisecco through the middle, gives it up to Dunford. Dunford has got Hagger in front of him. Can he beat him? He manages to drag him all the way down, puts it backhand on. Ooh. Jackson's there to shut the door, but now Aces need to recover and get back in the defensive position. Beach once more, looks up, what's his options? Sends it round Kamnicek, all the way round, drops it off to Hagger. Hagger, identifiable by his lovely yellow laces. Gieber at the point in his danger zone. Couldn't quite get the venom on that. It's cleared by Kamnicek. And the Aces can take a breath for 6 more seconds. Well, 10:58 left in the game. 41 on the clock. Kemp for the Jets, skates it in. Ward. Shot comes in. Oh. It's off a skate down front. That was Beddoes looking to mop up. Going Beddoes. Cuts inside the dot. Backdoor opportunity. Cole sees it. Aces clear that one. Right the way down. Go for a quick change. Aces doing well to weather this storm at the moment. Yeah,
done well. Jets trying to do a little misdirection play there, but it didn't get...
Bain just giving the signal there to Ashton's, come straight to the bench. Shot on by Ward. Glove down by Coles. 5 seconds left on the power play. We'll see that one again, Gary.
Yeah. You can tell that the Jets are trying to put a few little plays together. And little tricks, you just fancy them trying to put one in there. Jets are putting a lot of pressure on that net right now.
Face off left hand side of Coles, action back underway, and immediately it's going to be Forster. Tom Forster looks to cut inside, doesn't like it, in the office now. Ooh. Under pressure. Good tie up by Sullivan there, can't really get his stick into it, and it's allowed Ashton to get in there and clear it, and here come the Aces. Puck thrown forward, up and round. Dunford tries to get there, intercepted by Gieber first. However, Gieber can't control it, does let it go to Dunford. Dunford sends it back around, picked up by Dalton Thompson. Thompson sends it back to... Well, he tried to get it to Dunford. Scored to the point, shot on!
Oh.
Deflected Dunford out in front, Jackson.
Oh.
Well, that was comedy of errors there. I don't think anyone realised where the puck was. We'll see it again in the replay now. It gets out to the point. Ashton sends it in on the one-timer. The puck deflects off Jackson, comes down. Jackson, the netminder, the first one to see it, smothers it up. Great opportunity, Altrincham again.
Yeah, when they're up this end of the ice, they start to put things together, and you can see the Jets flustered a little bit.
Well, right now, I would say it is the Jets in control, but it's great knockdown by Kamnicek. Tries to send it forward. Thompson couldn't quite get there. Anson's there for the Jets, so steers it out. Sullivan manages by the skin of his teeth to keep the play alive. Back in, Anson again. Clears it out onto the stick of an Altrincham player. They've got Sullivan. He's got space in front of him. Takes it in past Florence. Meets Anson, loses the puck. Dunford can't reel that one in. It's out the zone. Ashton's just going to retreat and try and give him breathing space, but he's found Beddoes. Going Beddoes. Cuts inside Sullivan. Puts his head down. Still going Beddoes. Got Florence for support. Oh. Florence, half-hearted shot. That one goes straight into the chest, and there's certainly some afters there. Well, the initial shot was on Coles. We'll see it again there. It drops off on the shot. Coles tries to backhand it. Taps Coles on the pads, and that was enough to really agitate some of the Aces players there. We'll see. Face-off gets us back underway, and it's going to be Aces challenging that one. Daintiff can't clear the zone. Opportunity, great work by the defensiveman of Hull there. Kamnicek can't play it out. Big body on from Daintiff.
You just feel that the Aces get an opportunity to shoot on goal. They could do it, you know.
And that was Morgan with the defensive move earlier on for the Jets. Coming back now, Jets in their own zone. Brad Chapman puts the body on, creates himself a bit of space, puck sent round. Altrincham trying to get something together now. You can feel they're trying to get into this game.
Yeah. They're not out of it by any means.
Best into the corner. Under pressure. Aces trying to work it along the half board. Still James Best battling away. He's managed to recover it. Looks for an out. He's got McClellan. McClellan fans on the first pass. They've managed to drag it out in front of the Aces bench. McClellan still gets it to Frost. Jake Frost, sent forward. As you can see, Gary, a lot of young faces out there.
Yeah, and it's all good for hockey.
Grimes pulls that one in, gives it up to Beach. Beach, massive cross-ice pass to Dainton. Dainton has received it, drops it to Hager. Hager thought about the one time. Into the low slot, looking for Beach on the return.
That connection there.
You can tell now. Dainton has picked up that third player role that Jay Robson used to pick up.
Yeah.
And they do, literally, that line runs telepathically.
Yeah, that pass by Hager there, blind, but he knew where he was sending it.
Good work by the Aces to try and clear the zone again and do so. Grimes on the forecheck, but it's turned around. Anson's got some space. Is that Anson? Apologies, it's Gieber.
Oh!
So Boris Gieber loses his stick for that one. Ashton goes to work on the far side. Swept away by Frost. Picked up by Robinson. Hager sends it over for Beach. Beach, call for offside. Not given. Thompson does well to recover it for the Aces. 5 minutes 17 remaining in this first period. Picked up, however, by Kerman. Kerman sends it across for Forster. Couldn't get anything on it. And now Sullivan forced to retreat. Tried to do a clever play. Ward put it on a platter.
Nobody there.
And Forster's managed to get control again for the Jets. Well, Gary, it's end-to-end stuff here.
I wouldn't say end-to-end. Jets are certainly putting the pressure on the Aces now. But when the Aces get the opportunity, they do look threatening.
Kerman works round. Took the shot on there, off the blocker of Coles. Coles got to jump on that one, freeze it out.
How he's
Great
not picking these up. How is he not seeing these?
Well, you can see it there. Kerman's got all the time and space in that slot. Takes the initial shot on. It's Ward who's posted out in front. Forster trying to give him a little bit of a screen. Still enough Coles to see it though. Face off, left hand side of Coles. Ashton and Florence go in for that. And what a goal, Anson! Well, it's worked set piece. We'll see it again in the replay now. It all starts from the draw by Florence. Joseph Anson knows what he's already going to do. Lovely little pass off from Foreman. Bang, top shelf, and just like that, it's Hull Jets 2, Altrincham Aces 0.
Well, you know what, the Aces got to be a bit gutted at 2 down. You can't leave open spaces because they'll just capitalise on that and make you pay.
Back underway. Sullivan tries to clear it out, decides he's going to take it himself. Brought down by Rogers. Shot in from Kemp.
Ooh.
Well, Coles feels comfortable enough to drop it. Cohen Taylor puts a body on Sullivan. Just shuts that potential off there. But up the other end now with McClellan. McClellan's digging away. Jets have got in on the puck once more. Worked that puck round well. Foreman looks up. Sent forward. Kemp. Can't chase it. Hutchinson knocks it forward for Grimes. Grimes decides he's going to put one on Jackson. Goes for a change. Taylor backhands it round to his teammate. Hager puts the burners on. Hager still couldn't quite scoop it in last second. Grimes does enough to disrupt him. Beach has recovered it to Dainton. Beautiful move. Tries to send it back to Hager. Well cut out by the Aces. Read that one well.
Yeah, good defensive play.
Otley under pressure from Thompson. Again, puck lets to run. Price does the clever thing, skates in front of Dainton, cuts it off.
Straight in the path.
Hager to Beach, Beach back to Dainton. What a play! What a save!
Yeah.
Coles has lost his stick.
Oh my!
And he's managed to pull that off the line. Evan Coles take a bow.
Yeah.
Let's see that again from this angle. Well, it's this pass now comes in, bang, shot there on the backhand. He's already stickless. He has to dive on that one like a grenade.
And that's the kind of play that we've seen Evan Coles pull before.
And welcome back for this second period of the Hockey Hound Laidler semi-final between the Hull Jets and the Altrincham Aces, and we're away immediately. It is the Aces that are on the back foot here, going 2 goals down with 2 absolute wonder shots, Gary.
Well, you say back foot. Goal, shots on goal for the first period was a shocker.
18 to the Hull Jets on Evan Coles. Only 2 shots from the Aces onto Jackson, but immediately Jets looking to start where they left off. As Thompson is going to skate onto this one. Manages to drag it round under the watch flyer, Briley.
Yeah, he had no support there.
And now the Aces try and step up and keep it in with Dunford. Taylor looks to send it round. Comfortably to Foreman. And Briley again. Price goes in for the battle. Beach steps up for support. Dainty tried to knock it out for Hagger there. And he's giving it away. Hagger's through 1-on-1. Goes to go round his man and it's in. He sits Coles down. We'll see it again. Well, he gets that puck, he goes 1-on-1 with his man, drags it round, Coles sits him down, backhands it in, and just like that, Gary, it's Hull Jets 3, Altrincham Aces 0.
Well, if anybody knows Evan Coles well, it's Rich Hagger.
Up 16:59. And the Jets just seem to have come out all guns blazing, put a quick one on the board, and are now sitting back and absorbing that Altrincham pressure again.
Well, for the keen-eyed fans out there will notice that both teams are playing in away jerseys, and that's obviously because they're saving their home strip for the trip to the final.
Whoever may be.
And at the moment, Jets are sitting in that seat.
Best plays it around to Kamnicek to Price. Price looks to go at pace, does so down that left wing, gains his own, ends up losing the puck, but support comes in from Dunford. Dunford keeps the play alive, drops the puck, and it's going to be a quick turnaround.
Well kept in.
Kamnicek does well to keep that one in. Dunford again, swings it round, sends it in for Price. Briley gets there first. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor looks up ice for the Jets. Tried to play forward to Kemp, smothered out by the Altrincham defenseman. Ryan Kemp does manage to get in there, dig it out. He's got support, sent out from Rogers. Altrincham turn around again, and right now Frost, one of the standout players for Altrincham. 2 of the Jets players just collide, trying to get in the bench, and it's opened up space. Shot in from Grimes, first rubber Jackson seen this period.
Yeah.
Briley sends it round again, tries to find Kemp. Grimes is in there instead. Picked up by Hagger this time. Hagger looks to play it forward through the neutral zone. Picked up by McClellan this time. McClellan to Grimes. A little bit too much on that, couldn't control it. Just lets it run behind him. Little over the top pass. Lovely little move by Frost. Foreman's going to put a stop to that one.
Not enough though.
McClellan goes back to work. Lovely little cut back pass. Finds Grimes. Grimes gains his own into the corner under the watch flyer Taylor. Little 1-2 pass out the office. Gets it to Frost. Backhands it. Jumped on by Jackson. Steered away.
No,
and again out in front. Can anyone get there? Hutchinson can't. No, it's fallen to Hagen. We got a 3-on-2 break. Dainty tries to get around Sullivan. Sullivan just puts his body in the way. Great defensive work. But now Beach on the puck. And again, Hutchinson manages to get a stick in the front of him that time. And McClellan again. Ben McClellan doing well. Puck sent down into the Jet zone. Looking for a quick up. That was Dainty to turn around. Official was in the way. Chapman looks to turn it back. Taking the time now. Altrincham looking to just pick out key passes rather than just throwing it in.
We need to put something together soon now.
Loose puck picked up.
And
lost
again,
out
given
on.
away.
And here come the Jets flying forward. Dainty holds up as he's got support in the middle coming from Otley.
How did he not do anything with that? And again, yeah.
Shot all the time in the world to pick his spot there, and that was Tom Forster. Jets turn that round once more. Altrincham desperately trying to clear the zone, do so. Otley takes a breath, takes his time. Otley wearing the Dan Hackford jersey. Altrincham pinned in the zone again, looking for an out. Managed to get it. That's going to be an icing call. Geber was chasing that one.
So it's all been a lot of counter-attacking from the Jets.
Can they make anything of what remains of this 7 minutes? Picked up by Price, sent forward. Price, blind pass, picked up by Kemp. Let's run for Rogers. Rogers down that far side. Thompson tries to get in on him. Good poke, check away. Aces have to get back on side. That's a tripping call. That's on the Jets. Is that Cohen Taylor? We'll see now. Number 7. It's not. I apologise. It's James Morgan. So Morgan heads the box. And we said, can the Aces get anything of this? They've got an opportunity now.
Well, you've been gifted a chance here, so...
Well, I'll tell you now, Gary, heading into this, the Jets had seen 88 power plays against them and shut down 29 of them. And then they shut down that one before. We'll see whether they are going to be able to shut this one down.
It's whether or not the Aces can construct something positive, get on the scoreboard.
Shot comes in.
And that's why.
Locked away. Beach just held up on that one by Hutchinson. And Kieran Beach is through. Beach! Well, there's the shorthand goal. We'll see it again in the replay now. Kieran Beach gets around his player, cuts inside, sends Cole low, and then puts it top shelf. And just like that, Gary, it's Hull Jets 4, Altrincham Aces 0. Well, high stick call waved off, so face off neutral zone. 3 seconds left on the power play. 2-1. Florence comes back on, back to full strength. And Florence straight into the play, look for the blind pass. Best needs to get his legs going. Kemp sends him into the boards hard. Support arrives inside the final 2 minutes 30 now in this period. And it'll be interesting to see the shots on goal after this one, Gary.
Well, I have a feeling.
Slightly one-sided, yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely tilted.
Kerman sends the puck all the way forward. Now Ward takes it over for the Jets. Ward cuts inside the door, takes a shot. What a save, Coles. He gets something on it.
Yeah.
We will check that one out again. Picked up here, lovely little pass. Ward knocks it forward, gains his own, cuts inside the dot, bang, shot. Great save, Evan Coles. Well, Gary, I've got to ask the question, Hull Jets at this standard, would they fare in the morally?
Interesting question, that. Yeah, I think they would, actually. Haggard knows what it's like, so does Kieran Beach. They've all had a little dabble in it.
A 10th team, dare I say, in the morally would not go amiss.
Do you know what?
If Solway stepped up, they could fill that 9th spot.
I've said it for a while now. I reckon that there's enough teams to make one division out of two. Laidler and Morley combined, and then split it in the sense of the top teams will play home and away against the top tier teams and once against all the lower level. And
they try 5-hole Coles there. In the last minute, Coles wraps up and saves it. We'll see it again in the replay now. Very little in that there. He managed to split the CJ Ashton can't quite get it. And it's that man, Adam Gisecco there, who sees an opportunity and tries and pokes it under the leg pads. Just waiting for a little bit of sticky ice to clear up before we can get well and truly underway. But I'll tell you what, Gary, you've got to, in fact, we're getting ready now, Mr. Anderson. I was about to talk about Jackson, who's not really had much to do.
No, he hasn't, has he?
Well, we look at the shots on goal from that last period, and it was 5 on Jackson, 12 on Coles.
Wow.
So, you know, so far, Coles has seen 30 shots compared to the 7 that Jackson faced. Oh, but he's saved one early, and he saves it comfortably. Aces have come out firing, but here comes Daintiff. He's got Beach in support. Sits his man down. Great block by Kamnicek, who keeps him in this. Good pass to break out Dunford, round Taylor. It's Sam Dunford through, slams on, shoots. Jackson's there, back and they're in it, and they've got a goal back.
Wow.
Well, they've come out firing. That breakout pass there to Dunford Little slam on, sends Anson right by. The deflection pops up and down. And on the back post there, the Altrincham Aces get a goal back and give themselves some credibility back as well.
So it's now Hull Jets 4, Altrincham Aces 1. Ben, get a game now, I think.
I think you're right, Gary. They know they've nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Well, they give the fire in the belly. Let's see. Sullivan wants to go forward with the puck, which is great to see now. Thompson's going to get in a mix up there. Hull needs to clear this out. And it's Max Sullivan with the goal. No wonder he charged forward. Dunford to Thompson. Turned around by Kerman. And within this first minute, I think there's been more pucks on the net of
the Jets net.
Jackson, yeah, than there has been the entire game.
Right.
Out front.
No.
Can they sweep it away?
Yep.
We'll be honest, if the Aces can bring this back to a tie game, it is a true underdog story. But Andy Ward soon put a stop to that. We'll see that one again. He sits in that slot and absolutely buries it. We'll catch the celebrations there. But yeah, Andy Ward picks that up low slot, goes low, glove side of Coles, absolutely buries it.
Yeah, I was going to say the one thing the Jets don't want to do is get complacent, but they've certainly made a point there, and they've got another point on the board. It's now Hull Jets 5, Altrincham Aces 1.
Well, is that going to knock the Aces in that confidence they'll have built after that quick goal? We'll find out. Grimes unable to control that one. He's allowed Gisecco in. Gisecco round the back of the net. Dispossessed by McClellan. Ashton. Good pass over to Frost. Frost holds that puck up. Comes off McClellan, skate behind. Picked up by Florence. Florence takes a chance into the chest of Coles. Take a look at that one again. You see it there. There's the initial pass behind his man. We turn it back round. Florence jumps on the mistake and takes the shot. And that's been the story of this game. Yeah. You see the story of repetition. All we're seeing is the Aces clear the puck, take it all the way up to the Hull zone, get it turned over, and then have to sprint as they back check. Well, Hull are already breaking with 3 or 4 men. Yeah,
when you get the likes of Kieran Beach and Hager, the speed of those guys when they get going.
Not to mention Ethan Daintith as well, going Beddoes, Adam Gisecco.
Okay, all of the team then.
But it is, if it stands this way, it is building to be Hull Jets once again in the final tomorrow.
Yeah, I can see a few more points going on the board.
Who will they face though? That battle between Telford and Sutton. And there we go, going Beddoes, buries that one. Oh, Beddoes fed the puck beautifully there. Yeah. Adam Gisecco twists and turns, and it's that man Mark Florence right behind the net who sees going Beddoes, puts it on a platter, straight past Coles.
So, with 15:02 remaining in this third and final period, it's now Hull Jets 6, Altrincham Aces 1.
Back to timeout has been called by Altrincham. So,
what do you say? What do you say, Ben? If you're on that bench now,
Elliot Bain's going to be like, look, there's 9 minutes 25 left. You can either go out there and play hockey, or we can sit back and let him come to us and end the season like that. But that's not what we are. That's not what we're about. Get up there, throw the kitchen sink at them, really make an effort. You're the Altrincham Aces. Wear the shirt with pride.
Yeah. If you're the Jets,
if you're Andy Daintith on the bench, you're like,
I'll get you on in a minute, boys.
Yeah, I'll find somewhere for you. But there is just enough room for us to squeeze another trophy right in between all the others.
So, 9:25 remaining.
Face off, right hand side of Cole's net. Hager wins the draw against CJ Ashton. And the Jets looking to throw this one forward. Instead, Aces starting to put bodies in the way. Beach tie up with the official. CJ Ashton and Kieran Beach here just tangle up.
Oh, yeah.
And here come the Aces breaking forward. Bit of a mellow dumping. Beach bringing it forward, still Beach smothered out. Good shot on, and what a save, Evan Coles, but is there going to be a few handbags after this? I kind of thought there might have been there. We'll see that one again, though. Beach is hassled, harassed, gets his shot off. It flies up over the bar off Cole's glove. I really thought there might have been a little bit of afters there.
So did I.
Taken quickly. Tied up by the Aces this time. Don't allow them to get that quick shot off. However, Giba in space circling at this near side point.
Whoa.
Good work in the middle there by Frost and Price. Doing enough. Apologies, Best and Price. And now knocked away. Thompson going to chase that. Puck comes behind. Shot comes in from Ward. Cole sees it. Thompson.
Oh, and again.
Stick handled himself into a dangerous position there. Right in the skates of a Jets player.
Whoa.
A little bit of mockery going on. So Beddoes cuts inside. Puts it right across as Jaseko was skating in. Grimes gets there, held up by Otley. Kamnicek plays it out to Ashton, Ashton to Best. Puck's run for Foreman. He looks to send it back. Ashton again.
You know what, I think the Jets coaching staff will have just said to the players, look, don't get drawn into anything. We've got a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
No injuries, no fights, no penalties. Let's just see out the rest of this game.
Well, here come the Jets with Beddoes. Beddoes! He shoots, he scores. Going Beddoes, extends the lead and puts another one to his name.
Yeah, gets a easy one-on-one with the keeper there. Slots it away. And with 6:56 remaining in this third and final period, it's now Hull Jets 7, Altrincham Aces 1.
Well, Gary, I said it before. I spoke to Elliot Bain before the game today. He said every time we've played the Jets have beat us by 6 goals. 7-1. I think he needs to go and put the lottery numbers on.
It's clear that the Jets have got the measure of the Aces.
As they look to break down again, they're not finished. Beautiful passing, beautiful play. And they've made it count. What a play from start to finish, the Hull Jets. Let's see that again. Little tick, tack, toe. Beautiful play, backhand, and into the back of the net. Is that Morgan? I believe it is.
Well, as quick as you like, as soon as the puck's dropped and we've on the scoreboard again, it's now Hull Jets 8, Altrincham Aces 1.
It is Ben Morgan accredited with that one. Sorry, James Morgan, apologies, accredited with that one. And they're pulling Coles. They are the switching netminder.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a chance for both teams to really ice as many players as you can.
So, for 6 minutes 37, Cameron Valentine Higgs takes between the pipes.
Yeah. We'll see if he can save a few more shots than his predecessor.
Well, straight away, he's going to find out as they look to break forward again. The Jets picked up by Martin. Ashton has to react quickly. She does well. Gets out to Chapman. Kemp just bodied off the right time. Body, come on. That's very quickly and early. We're seeing something there. We'll see that one again in the replay. It's Lewis Rogers who skates in on that. Picks the puck up there. Backhands it. Is taken out. But Valentine Higgs does well. You see there, it's got to be hard coming into a game this late. A little bit cold because you wouldn't, I don't think, to be honest with you, You know, 6 minutes 31, what was it when he came in?
Yeah.
You'd have been prepared to step in, although you meant to be. Done well though so far. As face off, right hand side of the Aces net. Jet working it round. Haggart puts it out in front again. Gieber takes a shot. And great save by the netminder there. We'll see that one again. The play there, Haggart feeds it to Gieber, high slot. Beautiful work, even with our man in front. Quickly taken. Daintith fancies his chances, loses the puck. Thompson slams on, holds the puck up. Plays it to Price. Price tried to find Dunford skating high inside the final few minutes now. 5:51 on the clock. More for formality now. Jetto will want to try and build some momentum as Daintith skates down on that one. Held up by Ashton. Support comes in from Beach, digs it out. If Beach is out there, there's Haggart somewhere. There he is, puts the puck on. Dunford.
On again.
Pulled down by Daintith. Beach is going to chase it to the corner, into the slot, skates Haggart, rotating through. Now Daintith, shot in from Beach. That's high and wide. Good deflection. Aces trying to weather this storm as Jet's really putting the thumb screws on. Wants to test this new netminder, and it's a tap-in back door for Kieran Beach there. Well, it was a comedy of errors right in front of the net, Gary.
Yeah, you could see Jets just taking advantage of a depleted, should we say, deflated more like it, Aces team. They're passing it round and taps it in as calm as you like at that back door. It's now Hull Jets 9, Altrincham Aces 1.
Joining me at this time is head coach of the Altrincham Aces, Elliot Bain. Elliot, a bit of a topsy-turvy season for Altrincham. Obviously, finishing up there in a little bit of a disappointing scoreline. However, still a great performance put on by the guys.
Yeah, that's it really. Today it was always going to be tough playing those guys. So first of all, congratulations to Hull. They've had a great season. They've had a super year, and for them to win the league, and we knew today was going to be a tough game. We knew where our limits were, and probably today was going to be a push, but really this was just icing on the top of the cake really for us as a team this year, just for what we've achieved with such a young group of players really. And we didn't know whether we were going to get a team on the ice last summer, and just to get to the semi-final of the cup, to finish fourth in the league and be so close to third, and then today to come here and get to play Hull in the semis of this, in the playoffs, that's all we can sort of ask for. It's been a great year of building and development. We've made some real great links with Blackburn, and we've got some real stars for the future in terms of us for our league and moving through to other levels. But that's all we could sort of ask for today, was those guys to enjoy it. They've worked so hard all year, and that was all I sort of got out of it, that those guys were here to enjoy the time.
So yeah, you've already hit the nail on the head there. Pretty much a building block season for Altrincham, starting again like so many teams have, having to rebuild and finding yourself in such a stellar position after all that. It's only going to bode well for the future. So what does the future hold for Altrincham?
The future is pretty bright for us as a club. We've got our manager stepping down after a long time doing this role, and we've set up a new committee and things, and we've got some real good links with both Blackburn and the Storm Academy now, and we've got some real good development pathways coming through, and we're going to be that leapfrog and that lily pad for so many players, hopefully. Just that the guys at MSA have done so well in terms of building such a wide range of players, and some of them will be there so they get their first taste of senior hockey. Others will be there, hopefully, that a little bit longer, that we can take a bit of advantage of. But we've got some real bright future as a club, and working with Dom and those guys over at the Hawks, it's something that we've got 4 players on a two-way this season. It's something that we're just looking to build on, and as you say, building blocks is year one. But we've really got a real positive attitude towards what comes for us in September and what we will look like come that time. So.
Well, I tell you what, we can't wait to see that here on Drop the Puck. So, Elliot, best of luck to you on the Aces for next season, and we'll definitely see you again soon.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Joining me at this time is Mike Roddy and Andy Daintith of the Hull Jets Gentlemen, a little bit of a convincing win there against the Altrincham Aces. A high-flying season for yourselves as well. What was said coming into today's game?
Well, basically, it was just business as normal. We went through a practice session during the week. The lads are disciplined. They know what our expectations are. We know what theirs are. And they have to play every single game, every single play. They're all fighting for positions, which is really, really good. We bought 4 lines today like we played all season. We've got some youngsters and we got some veterans, and they all play together, and it's just a great team. It's a great, great team this year.
Now, some may argue that Altrincham may have been a little bit of an easy side. The ice seemed to tilt in your favour very quickly. Moving forward to tomorrow, you've got to look, it's either going to be Telford or Sutton. Both teams are capable of challenging the Jets. What's got to change, if anything?
I think, first of all, it's a bit of discredit that to Altrincham, really. They've been a good side this year. They've beaten Telford, they've beaten Sutton 3 times now, I think. I think we have had their number this year, but Elliott's certainly got a good side there. He's got players that didn't give up on him and they did play to the end. Tomorrow, against, we know what Sutton can bring. We've played them 6 times already this year, and we know what Telford can bring. They both offer something different. Sutton are a side with youth and speed. They like to come at you with speed. And Telford are big, and they play a system, disciplined system. Big bodies are a bit slower, but we'd have a plan for whoever we're going to play. We'll be ready to go whoever it is.
And I'm going to ask a little bit of a controversial question now, gentlemen. So, if you don't feel like answering, don't. But if Hull were given the chance to step up to them morally, is that something you'd want to do?
I'll go for it. From my point of view, first and foremost, it's got to make sense to the club financially. We don't want to be putting any unnecessary risks on finances. We've got a great support building now. I personally would like to see us go up there if it was a spot, but it has to be right for everyone at the club. We can't leave players behind that are probably D2 level, but we have to make sure there's somewhere for them to go and stuff like that. Like, we want to be giving, pathways the buzzword at the minute, but we need to make sure that those that aren't quite ready for Div 1 have got somewhere to go. But we're still very early days in discussions and that, but I think as a club that's the direction we want to be heading in, just to give the juniors and the seniors the challenge that I think that we need to be giving them.
Well, gents, absolutely stellar performance today. Can't wait to see what's up your sleeves for tomorrow. We wish you and the Jets the best of luck, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Cheers, thanks guys.